this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples. Rooting section number 1 has its money on Pat Harrington and his wife, Marjorie. Rooting section number 2 backs Gavin McLeod and his wife, Patty. Rooting section number 3 is betting on Alan Ludden and his wife, Betty White. As we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Todman.
Hey, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Tattletales. Nice to see you. This is a show where our stars share their secrets and their winnings with their own rooting section. And we have 3 terrific celebrity couples today who are about to start sharing their secrets and their winnings, we hope. So, fellas, have a seat out here with me. Ladies, if you will, step to the rear. And we shall be back to start our first round of Tattletales right after this message.
What do we have back there for Donna? A beautiful living room set. It's a beautiful, elegant dining room set.
Beautiful modern furniture.
What do we have behind that curtain?
A new dining room set.
Beautiful patio furniture. Open up the curtain and show her what's back there. You have a beautiful living room set.
Let's make a deal. Furnishing the fun. Up next on Buzzer. Let's play.
Okay, we're back, ready to roll. First off, let's say hello to Mr. Alan Ludden and his wife, Betty White. Shall we do that?
You know what we're going to do? We're going to win today.
You are going to win?
Well, I hope so.
All right, there's a lot of people in the blue section over here that might want to hold you to that. Next to Betty and Alan is Gavin McLeod and his lovely wife, Patty. Oh, boy.
That's a wild one.
They're raring to go in the yellow section, aren't they? Next to Patty and Gavin is Mr. Pat Harrington and his wife, Marge.
Take a look, Mike.
Okay, wish we had a little enthusiasm here in the audience is what we need, folks.
What you call it? A little enthusiasm.
All right, ladies, we'll say goodbye to you now. We'll be back to you in just a minute to play our game. See you in a minute. Okay, gentlemen, ready to go, huh? Ready and raring. You got 3 rooting sections really behind you. Here we go with the first question. The first one to hit that red button gets to answer it. Here it is. It happened at a party. Gavin. Gavin is up, and you're fast. Wow.
Man, that is fast.
He is fast.
That is fast. Anyway,
This is slow. This is slow.
no, I don't know how to start the story, but this is the story. We were married. Ed Asner, who I work with, and Nancy, his wife, and Lorenzo Music, and his wife, Henrietta, wanted to give us a party. Remember, you guys, you were out of town.
Yeah.
Only a few blocks from your house.
How come you didn't get an invitation?
Anyway, they gave us this party.
It was several miles away from my house, as a matter
Yeah,
of
I
fact.
know, bro. Someday. Anyway, they gave us this wonderful party, and being vegetarians, what they had for us at the party was a 3-layer or tier carrot cake.
Oh,
that was our
delicious.
wedding cake, yeah, all with a white kind of thing with broccoli around, a little green, and a bell on top, you know, with a his and her bell. And that's what happened at the party. It was a wedding party for 2 vegetarians, and that was the cake.
You are newlyweds, are you not?
Yeah.
You and Patty?
Mm-hmm.
Is the cake still
17
fresh?
years.
You've been married how long? Did
I have to ask her. I think it's 3 months. 2 months. Oh, wait, it's 2 months. 3 months today.
3 months today? Congratulations.
Well, then the cake isn't fresh, is it?
No, the cake is probably all gone, too, Pat.
It was terrific carrot cake, and that was the thing.
I love carrot cake. So what happened at a party? We need a 1 or 2 word clue from you.
Carrot.
The lady says
Carrot
carrot.
is the word.
All right, lady in your rooting section says carrot, and you go with that.
We'll
A
go
1
with
word
carrot.
clue worth $100 to your rooting section. Let's bring on the ladies. Shh. Good evening, ladies. Good afternoon, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning, ladies. Ladies, we have a question and we have a clue. Here is the question first. It happened at a party, okay? And the clue is carrot. Patty. Tell us about that, Patty, if you'd like.
Well, Gavin and I we've been married 2 months today.
It only seems like 3 folks.
Right. And the Mary Tyler Moore people wanted to have a party for us, so they had it at Ed Asner's house. Ed and his wife, and Lorenzo Music and his wife. And we eat health foods and we're vegetarians. And for our wedding cake, we had a carrot cake.
That's what he said, and you're right. Yeah, that's all, folks.
Right.
No, it's what's up, Doc, right? That's the one. That's what I was looking for. Thanks, ladies. We'll get back with the next question in just a minute. Here we go. Next question, fellas. Ready to go? Same question that happened at a party.
Did he beat me?
Yes, he did, sir. I'm sorry.
I beat you so badly. You kidding? I almost beat myself.
Pat, you're up, sir. It happened at a party. It happened at a party, yes.
When I was doing the Guido Ponzini character on the Par Show, long time ago.
Yes, which was terrific. Absolutely.
Margie and I went to this party. A friend of mine by the name of Lynn Phillips at a party. And in a fit of mischief, I introduced Margie. I was doing Guido, doing the character at the party. I introduced Margie as my wife. And because she doesn't speak Italian, she had to spend 3.5 hours in complete silence with people putting their nose in her face saying, how are you? How are you? America? You like America? Margie would just have to see and look at me and so she's never forgotten that. But now, as to a clue, one-word clue, it happened at a party.
Yes, can we use that? Yes, the man says you can use Italian.
Italian.
So that will be the clue. It happened at a party, and the clue.
Oh, wait a minute. What about silent? Italian.
You want to stick with that?
Italian.
Okay, that's what it is then. Shh. Let's bring on the ladies.
Thanks for the hand.
Okay, ladies, we have another question. It is the same question, in fact. It happened at a party. And the clue is Italian. Marge. Tell us about that, Marge, if you will, please.
This was a long time ago when Pat was doing Guido Ponzini in New York. And we had to go to a party, and he was supposed to be Guido Ponzini for real. And I was supposed to be his Italian wife. And all night I had to shut up because I couldn't speak Italian.
Couldn't speak Italian. That's what he said in your life. Okay, at this point, Betty and Alan have 0, Patty and Gavin, and Marge and Pat have $100 a tie score.
I was close twice.
We have been asked to announce that Alan was very close twice. Nevertheless.
Which is better than being close once.
Yeah.
Right. But not much.
But nevertheless, he still has 0 at this point. And now it's time to play a Tattletale Quickie. And here it is. Ladies, I'm going to ask you this question. Don't give me the answer yet. Here it is. Suppose your husband's new secretary says to you, you know, your husband is the sexiest man I ever met. Would you be pleased to hear it or a little irritated by it? Just suppose your husband's new secretary says to you, you know, your husband is the sexiest man I ever met. Would you be pleased to hear it or would you be irritated? Think about that, ladies. We shall come back to you in a moment and find out. How would Betty react to your new secretary saying...
Well, I don't know how she would, but I know how she should.
How should she react?
And she better do it the way she should.
Yes.
And I think she will, because she usually does. Well, no, I can't even say that.
Give us a break.
All right. She'll be pleased with it, for heaven's sakes.
She would
as any
be,
good red-blooded woman should be.
Oh, really? See, it doesn't say on my card what that secretary looks like. Wouldn't it be interesting if I had said...
Well, she'd trust some good old square Allen.
Oh, she does,
yeah.
huh? I've heard that before, my friend. Okay, you say that she will say that she would be pleased to hear it.
She'd be more pleased than displeased.
You don't confuse me now. It says here that you think she will say she'd be pleased to hear it.
And if she doesn't say that, boo.
Okay.
Everybody in the blue section.
All right, here we go. Let's bring her on. Okay, Betty, a correct answer is worth $100, and you can use it at this point now. So what is your answer? Would you be pleased to hear that or irritated?
Well, Alan's such really a great guy, and I feel so kind of secure with him that if I heard that, I would be so irritated. I would be furious.
They're turning hostile out here, Betty.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about that.
Betty,
You, Alan.
I thought you'd be pleased now.
I'd be surprised, and then I'd be irritated.
Well, that's what I mean, for heaven's sakes. A vote of confidence a guy my age needs it.
Sorry, Betty, no score there.
A guy
Thank
your
you,
age
though.
needs a new secretary.
Gavin, how about Patty? How would she react if that secretary said that to her?
Said that I was the sexiest man?
Yeah. Would she be pleased or would she be irritated by it?
Well, since we've only been married for 2 months, Patty knows I'm the sexiest man around. But I think she would be overjoyed.
Overjoyed?
Yes, and she would say, "Thank you, lady, I know." She'd be very happy.
Let's see if she would be overjoyed. Okay, Patty, how would you feel about that new secretary saying that to you?
I'd be very pleased that she agreed with me.
That's what he said. You're absolutely right. Ludden-Bill. It'd be fun to take a straw vote in the audience and see how all the women would feel about that. But that's very nice. It's very generous of you.
Thanks,
and very
honey.
kind. And,
Okay, kid.
And
You're
mature.
my kid.
And you won $100 for your rooting section. Thank you, dear.
Good.
Okay, Pat, how about Marge?
Bert, old chum, this is one of the toughest quickies that you've ever... I think that Margie might be secretly pleased by that kind of a comment.
Secretly pleased.
Yeah.
So that will then the
Right
answer-
behind me, huh, gang, all the way? Thanks a lot.
They're all nodding their heads. He's doing it again, that fella. Okay,
I think.
She'll be pleased, all right? Let's bring her on. Okay, Marge,
Yeah.
how would you react if that new secretary said that about...
Well, I think she needed her glasses changed. No, I'm only kidding. No, I would be flattered that she said no.
You'll be pleased, and that's what he said, and you were right. Okay, we're at halftime, and at halftime our score is Betty and Alan 0 still. But they'll score. Patty and Gavin, Marge, and Pat are tied with $200 apiece. Gentlemen, if you will, step to the rear. Ladies, come on out in front. We are going to change places now, and while we are doing a turnabout, we'll break away for this message for you. Please come back and see us.
Where do you catch TV with class?
Pardon?
The answer is black and white.
Once you kind of relax, settle back, and enjoy yourself.
Buzz till dawn, baby.
Here we are. We're back. We've changed places. And by the way, you know, our studio audience is winning money. Everybody except Betty and Alan's rooting section at this point. But they will. You wait and see. I guarantee you everybody will go home with something today. I make that promise. And I hope I'm right. But if you're in the rooting section that's backing our top winning couple today, and there will be one, we will add a bonus of $1,000 to that rooting section.
Fight.
You can do it, Betty. I know you can.
I can.
But can Alan do it? That's the
That's-
question. Let's bring on the fellas and see if they're ready to go back there. Gentlemen, are you ready and seated and
I hope
right
so.
Am I in the right chair, Bert?
Yes, Marge is sitting right above you, so I guess you're in the right chair.
Who's that lady above me?
That's Betty White. I believe that she
That's no
belongs to
lady,
you.
that's your wife.
Yeah.
That jealous lady, right?
Okay, fellas, goodbye. We'll see you in a minute. All right, ladies, ready to go. First question. I'll take the first response when you have an answer you think he's really going to recognize. Here it is. It happened in a new home. Patty.
I have 100 of them for
Oh,
you,
really?
Bert.
It happened in a new home.
All right, well, for starters, it's a little long. I'll try to shorten it, but we had no hot water or heat the first night. So we called the gas company the next day to come light the pilot because we don't even know how to do that. He came, he said, we have to rip this pipe out. It's to your dryer, and it's a gas pipe, and call your plumber. So we called the plumber the next day. He said, yes, that's right, it's illegal. You have to get a new goodie. So he said, I have to get a permit, and a this, and a that, and a that. So he puts it in to the tune of over $300, and from 9 to 3 in the afternoon, and goes to hook the thing up, and he said, oh, my. I said, what's wrong? He said, you have an electric dryer. And nobody checked. The plumber didn't check, and the gas company didn't check. And Gavin and I don't know what we have. So that's...
Oh, Betty just said, oh, I hope she wins.
So he said because we were such good sports that if we didn't tell his boss, he'd only charge us, you know, like $25 less or something.
His boss knows now.
I know he does.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we need a clue that Gavin's never going to forget.
Yes, I think dryer.
Dryer would probably do it. It happened in a new home. Okay, one-word clue worth $100 to your rooting section. Let's bring on the fellas. All right, gentlemen, we have asked the ladies a question now. We have a clue. Sound that signal in front of you when you recognize your wife and think you can match her story. Here is the question first. It happened in a new home, okay? The clue is dryer. Gavin. Tell us about that, Gavin.
Oh, we dumb. You know, we're both Pisces, and we have no right to own a home.
That's true.
I'm sure you people know the story. Anyway,
It's not funny.
anyway, we spent a fortune having a gas pipe hooked up under the floor, coming through another room for our dryer. And the guy finished after a day and a half, and it was a gas.
And you
Now,
came to the nose, darling.
Pat is hanging his head
you,
going,
Patty.
ooh, that hurts. Isn't that funny?
that awful?
Pisces, you think, doesn't do well as a homeowner, is
No.
that right?
Yes,
And a
but he
washer.
said it a lot better than that, Bert.
Oh.
I said people
We
as
don't do
dumb
good at
as
anything
we are
except
should
making
not
money.
be
I wouldn't.
allowed to own
No,
a
no,
home.
I would never say people as dumb as you are should not be
I
allowed to
said
own a
it,
home.
though.
You said it first. I wouldn't say that. Absolutely not. Thanks, fellas. We'll come back with the next question in just a moment, and here it is. A real surprise. Mine.
I don't know if you remember this.
Tell us about a real surprise.
Yeah, a real
Marge.
surprise. He forgot my birthday this past year, which was okay. And then I thought he'd forgotten our anniversary, but he came home with a big box one night. We just took up skiing 3 years ago. And it was this huge box. And he kept taking ski clothes out of it, saying, how do you like this? Oh, everything was gorgeous. There were 4 outfits in there.
Wow.
And he said, which one do you want? And I said, oh, you know. He said, they're all yours. He said, they're all paid for.
So now we need a clue. What would it be? A real surprise? It would
Ski
be,
or should I don't know whether to go with ski or ski clothes.
ski clothes? That'd be 2 words.
See, I don't think he'll remember if I say ski.
Don't listen to Betty. She's yelling, tennis racket, tennis racket.
A parka.
Real surprise.
How about parka? Parkas. Warm-ups.
What's that?
Parkas.
Parkas? What is it going to be?
Parkas? All right.
Parkas it is. Okay. Let's bring on the
It's your
fellas.
fault.
I hope you were all right. Fellas, we have another question, and here it is. A real surprise. That's the question. The clue is parkas.
The clue is what?
That's very interesting. Tell us about it, Alan.
I didn't think you said, I didn't hear, you said parkas.
You what?
What did you just say? Parkas was the clue?
Yes,
I wish I could kill myself. I don't have any idea.
So tell us about it, Alan. Not about killing yourself. Just tell us about why you pressed that button.
Well, I pressed the button because I thought you said party.
Oh,
and
no,
that
I'm
would have
sorry.
been a clue for a
I
surprise.
said parkas, and then does that sound familiar to you now, Pat?
Well, I didn't hear it the first time. I thought you said parking.
Oh, I feel
I'm
like such
sorry.
a loser.
I'm sorry, fellas. No score there. Betty and Alan have still yet to score. Patty and Gavin have $300. Marge and Pat have $200. We will be back with more of Tattletales in just a moment. Please come back and sit this. Okay, I have a Tattletale quickie. I am now going to ask the gentleman this question. Do not give me the answer until I ask for it. Here it is, fellas. Do you think, in general, if a wife wants her husband to wear a wedding ring, he should do it? Do you think, in general now, not specifically about you folks, but in general, if a wife wants a man to wear a wedding ring, should he wear it? Think about that, fellas, and we'll be back to you in just a second. Okay, Betty, how about Alan? Do you think he will think that a man should do that?
I've lost my confidence. Sure, why not?
No,
Yeah,
no,
sure.
no.
Sure,
You
yeah.
think-
Yes, to anything, Bert. You bet. Whatever you want. I think
Now, Betty,
so.
I want you to think about this carefully.
I'm thinking about it carefully. I'm with you, Bert. You bet.
You don't want to change your mind?
No. Yes, you bet.
Yes, the man, he should do so. Okay, let's bring on Alan. Okay, Alan, what is the answer to that?
I think he should wear it because he wants to, but if she wants to, I see no reason for his not doing it, so I think he should.
That's right. You were right, sir. You had us all scared there for a minute, but you came through and you were right. Absolutely. Let's see a score up there. Okay, that makes it official. Thank you, Alan. Okay, Patty, how about Gavin? What will he say?
I think he should wear one if he wants to, only.
Not if the wife wants him to.
If it makes him feel good, then you buy it for him and you have it soldered on his hand. And,
okay, only if he wants
only
to.
if he
so the
wants
answer
to.
would be no, not if his wife wants him to. It should be that he wants him to. So your answer is no.
whatever you said, Bert.
No, do you think in general, if a wife
only-
wants her husband to wear a wedding ring,
No.
he should do so?
No,
No.
only if he feels good doing
So the
it.
answer is no. You think he'll say no? Let's bring him on. Okay, Gavin, how do you feel about that?
A definite no. It's not the verbal, it's the physical. The physical is the ring. The ring is here. That's no, yes.
You go tell
You
him.
said no, and that's what
I know,
she
but
said.
the ring was in front of my face.
Well, I can't help it. You said no, and that's the answer we got, and you won with that.
Okay.
You scored with that. You said no, she said no. She gave a reason for it that made sense.
I love that little person.
Thank you very much. Marge, how about Pat?
Well, I don't know. He doesn't wear a wedding ring, but we've been married a long time. I think he has to make his own decision. I would say no.
You'll say no.
That he should only wear it if he wants to.
If he wants to. In other words, what Patty said,
Yeah.
really. Okay, let's bring on Pat and see if he thinks so. Pat?
Yes.
Yes, sir. How do you feel about that wedding ring question?
Oh, I think if the wife wants the guy to wear it, that, yeah, he should wear it.
I wear one.
Well, you don't wear one.
Pat, oops! Our time is up. That means Patty and Gavin are grand winners for today. Patty and Gavin, you have won $400. We add $1,000 to that for a grand total for your rooting section of $1,400. Not bad at all. We will be back with more of Tattletales in just a moment, right after this message for you. Please come back.
Brand new car. A brand new car. That's yours. That car is yours.
Let's make a deal. Up next on Buzzer.
I've been 30.
Okay, today we gave away a total of $1,700. We hope you come back and see us next time. Bert Convy saying so long until then. Be with us on Tattletales, will you? Nice to have you with us. Bye.
This is John Harlan speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production. This program has been edited for broadcast.